The financial cost of a tragedy, £1.2 billion, the amount spent since 72 people died at Grenfell. Nabil Shakir lost 6 members of his family in the fire.
If they had spent a fraction of the money before the fire and listened to the families, this catastrophe would have never happened. They tried to make a savings at the price of our families, and now we are paying the price through our sufferings, and we are paying for their mistakes at the end of this day.
It seems a lot of money, 1.2 billion, but I guess, is there any price on 72 lives?
No, our families are priceless.
This is how some of the 1.2 billion in costs have been spent so far. 469 million by Kensington and Chelsea, largely used to buy new council homes for survivors. A combined £231 million has been spent by the public inquiry and police investigation, and £150 million has been paid on compensation to survivors and bereaved in civil actions. And some of these costs are still going up. The police investigation, for example, is still ongoing, but the Met say it won't make any arrests until the inquiry has published its final report, and that's not expected until next year. Inquest is a charity that's been looking into state-related deaths for 40 years. Their most recent report said if government had listened to recommendations from a previous fire, deaths at Grenfell could have been prevented.
That is what is so devastating about the fire at Grenfell, is that not only had it been forewarned by residents, but there were clear recommendations that, had they been implemented, might have prevented the tragedy that then took place.
What would be the tragedy if the Grenfell inquiry recommendations are ignored?
It would be an absolute scandal.
But at Grenfell, the true cost of the tragedy isn't counted in money, but in the lives lost. Rags Martel, ITV News.